Hello, this is Mihir Maiden 18, and
Mizuashi Namikaze, the legend and leader himself, presenting with you guys and featuring on this Legends video. Why don't you tell them the subject, Mihir?
YouTube's censorship rules for creators. And
in this video, we're going to be covering two different subjects. Number one, Mihir himself will be covering basically the system where you have to choose whether it's made for kids or not. And I myself will be covering the system, basically the unjust from the system of copyrightation, okay? With that being said, let's get right into the video.
You want to go first?
Nah, I say you should go first.
Okay. First off, I would like to start off by the whole child protection setting system that they put on the site recently, about the last months. It's very, very confusing and not very well organized. You want to know why I think that is? It's because you can mark certain videos made as child-friendly when they're anything but that, or even do the exact opposite. Here's a good example. The YouTuber Space Station made a video about where he bought a human slave off the black market, and the person he bought happens to be a black man, and that got marked as child-friendly when it could not be further from the truth. As everybody knows, buying a slave in this country's history is racist. Hello. So he clearly lied on that point. And another thing added to this is when J Station it basically lied to all the people watching this video, and he still persisted on lying when Drama Alert, fellow YouTuber, had called him out on it. So, for starters, certain creators could be a little more honest about their approach to releasing and labeling, classifying their videos. Another issue here is that if your video is legitimately child-friendly, they disable the comments, or rather the ability for subscribers to leave comments down below the video description. And that's very limiting because it suppresses any sort of feedback. And feedback, whether positive or negative, is supposed to help one develop into the content creator that they hope to be one day, should they stick with the site. But the other side of this coin is that YouTube is trying to cut down on spam and potential hate speech, which I can sort of understand. And when you really think about it, YouTube was always supposed to be a platform for dialogue and discussion, regardless of what your views are. All right, would you like to discuss the copyright issue?
Why, yes, please. Well then, I guess it's now my turn. So, past that jutsu time over here, boy. Let's get into it. Shane Austin. We all know recently Shane Austin was included in many scandals concerning two big people, Will Smith and James Charles. But that's not what this video is about. No. We all know the Sony company had a contract with Shane Austin for the copyrighted music Shane was using in his videos. This contract allowed Shane to use music from Sony and not get copyrighted. But during the time, Shane's YouTube career was falling apart due to the scandals we performed in the past being brought up to the present. And Sony, instead of helping or staying neutral, just apparently decided to take back the contract. And due to this action, most of Shane Austin's videos got copyrighted. And because of this, Shane probably lost a large sum of money from YouTube monetization. Now, here's the thing. This next part that I'm going to say, that was basically an example of how unjust, even when you have a contract, the company can actually pull a quick move on you. But it's not just that, everyone. This is pretty much the very injustice that copyrighted does to you. Even when a YouTuber doesn't get monetization, they still get copyrighted, which makes no sense since that person doesn't even make money from their videos. Even when YouTubers put text on their videos, telling others to go into the description for the link to the song they used, or if they put the links in the comment, or basically tell people to go in the comments, they tell people to go into the description, they still get copyrighted from YouTube. I feel as if there shouldn't be a copyright system, but then again, that's not correct, which would make it's pretty unfair to other music artists or other artists in general that work their booties off, and yet people try to take credit for their work. So I understand the copyright system. No, I would prefer that unless the video is reported for being copywriting, and those who work at the YouTube entertainment industry, basically people that work for YouTube, they have to review the video and make sure that the report isn't baseless, making sure that it's not like some type of hater coming out of nowhere and be like, oh yeah, this dude like make copyrighted music or did copyright stuff, when it's actually their own original content. And with that, I passed it. Well, to be fair, I do want to make one last strong point. So pretty much the whole point of my own segment is pretty much saying that the copyright system isn't fair because of a few things. Number one, even small-time YouTubers can get copyrighted, even though they don't make any time monetization money from YouTube. Number two, even when you have a contract with a company that you can still use copyrighted music, if your YouTube career is falling apart, it will backlash on you and you will not be able to receive monetization money because your videos are copyrighted. And lastly, I would like to just say how pretty much it doesn't even matter if you put the link in the description, unless you try to like physically shout it out or have the contract, then your copyrighted video will not get uncopyrighted. And the thing is, YouTube needs to fix this, because I myself would put links to songs in the description below, but yet I would still get copyrighted. Now I pass it to you, Mahir.
You made a lot of valid points about how poorly regulated, or rather over-regulated, the copyright system is. And like I was elaborating on a couple of points earlier about how the whole child protection system could be better organized on the site, and how content creators need to hold themselves accountable for their honesty or lack thereof. And that's something I think we definitely could work on. Another segment about curtailed dialogue is when people want to do more divisive topics, such as world events, especially politics, anything regarding religion, or even the trending topic in the last couple of years of mental health. And it's as if the bots or certain people who run the site see certain words they don't agree with, like depression or suicide, and they freak out when they really should be listening to the message behind it. Because it's not encouraging anything dark, it's just making an awareness. So please, people on YouTube who run the site, listen up and try to be honest. Because those are how you're going to retain your core bases and hopefully attract more listeners and viewers for the future. All right, your turn.
And so, to basically finish off the video, everyone, speaking back on my here segment, just pretty much the whole reason YouTube even made this system was because of hateful comments upon certain controversial topics, as well as just pretty much YouTubers not making certain content of theirs child friendly, and certain children do see that, and it's a very bad influence on those children's lives. But of course, everyone, that's where we're gonna have to take this video to an end. But before we end this video, I want to say a few things. Now, one, we're gonna put the link to Drama Alert's channel in the link description. It's around 6 or 7 months ago, I think, that he made the J Station video. In the case of anything, we'll specifically put that link in the description as well. This guy literally covers every single online social media drama, as well as sometimes political drama. So y'all should go check him out. He is a very good YouTuber and pretty entertaining. I like to watch him myself. And you can always be updated on the news. So, you know, be updated on that tea. And other than that, everyone, don't forget to subscribe if you're new to the channel. Like this video and even comment down below, because as I said again, we always love to see feedback and actually hear it. So with that being said, y'all, here, let's end it off. Rasengan!
Thank you to everybody who gave this one the time of day. And please, like you said, leave a comment.
Also, the link to my channel will be down in the description below, so go check it out if you have any extra time. Peace, everyone.
Take care.